subscription or subscribe.
It's Thursday, that means Modern Thursday, live from Titan Games, the Casbah of Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers play in harmony. I'm Evil Bob, back from an extended sick hiatus, and I'm joined in the booth by Mr. Ryan Culp. How you doing, Ryan?
Reasonable for Thursday afternoon.
Fantastic. Ryan is one of my EDH buddies. Play with him on Fridays, and now with the EDH group that I mentioned so very, very much. We are starting things off not with who you see on screen. It is not Aaron and Kyle. Oh, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, it is Master Snow, and he is playing the Captain. Okay, both players have 20 life, because that's a thing that happens. And Snell is playing Bird, but Captain is playing Twinkly 8 Karn. We have, we got a lot of good people here tonight. We got 6 on hand, so it's going to be possibly a really short night. Depending on how the Paradigm goes in the second round, we may have a third round. No guarantees at this point. People here at Titan really like leaving when they don't have to play, so got that. We got Snell, Captain, Chris Mao. Snell's on Bird, Captain's on Tron. Chris Mao is still on Rock. No Rock in the attendance tonight, so that's sad. Alex Ho is still rocking the Merfolk. Bryce Seiko is here with Hulk Hogog. And Matthew Rockwell, new face to the stream, if he gets on, is playing Ponza. Oh my goodness.
Is that a scheme?
It's a little early for hiccups to take off. It is a Ponza scheme, yes, yes. You know, you got to get on the ground floor and screw over everyone who invests. Alright, let's see here. We got to fire up all the good stuff. Oh yeah, that was for when Jackie was playing her Horsey's deck, or My Little Pony deck.
Okay, makes sense then.
Yeah, had to keep track of all the tokens. Captain puts down a chromatic star, and Snell responds with a Crack-a-Fetch into a Steam Vent into a Faithless Looting. So Snell to 17, Captain still at 20.
I remember getting a lot of those stars back in Time Spiral.
Do I?
I got a lot of the stars back in Time Spiral.
Right, yeah, stars and spheres from Invasion, I believe. Let's see here. So, Captain with Tower,
Oh, yeah.
I believe that is. It's definitely an Urza land. 1/3 of the way to Tron, and it has been brought to my attention that I do use a lot of the nomenclatures of the local colloquies and shorthand speech. Tron is in reference to the Urza lands, the Urza's Mine, the Urza's Tower, and the Urza's Power Plant. The 3 pieces that are okay on their own, but when they form Voltron, so to speak, they are more powerful than the sum of their parts. And that's why it's got the Urza-Tron, or Tron, for short nomenclature. I'm going to try to be better about that. There's Urza's Tower. Originally out of Antiquities, and as late as 8th edition. 9th edition. It's got the new border. It could be 8th. I don't know. I don't care.
Give or take a number.
8th and 9th edition. Wow, they really wanted people to play with them. Anyway, so we got, looks like towers and power plant, and a map is ensuring that we are going to have the mine soon. Snell plays a Thing in the Pants. And we're flashing back the Faithless Looting to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and power up the, or take down the counters on the Thing in the Pants. Thing in the Pants obviously comes into play with 2 or 4 counters on it. When you cast an instant or sorcery, you remove a counter, and then it becomes the Woke Horror. It is double candy on catch. So I just got 12 from this Whisper.
Okay. Alright.
That's hot. That's a straight up evolution for... Oh, it's a Wormadam! Or it's a Burmy. It's the Steel Burmy! Ah!
You need more of those, huh?
This is my first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just have a slight benefit with Pokemon Go, but living in the Bradley area.
Right, yeah, you get a lot of people, but... Okay, so we have Tron on board, and there's, oh my goodness, there is Eugene the Spirit Dragon.
Who is its own awoken horror in a different way.
Eugene the Spirit Dragon. Let's get the one that's up there. I think that's the one. Yep, that's gonna be him. Eugene. That's a card. It's absolutely a card, and he's gonna go ahead and tick him down to exile all permanents with the CMC of X or less. We all know how I feel about the or less wordings on that. So let's just go ahead and ooh, caught him. Burmy!
So many of those candies needed to get all the evolutions.
Right. And we're just gonna come down here. Oh, looks like we bolt killed Eugene and extracted all of Eugene. So, or extracted something. Yep, getting all the Eugenes out of the deck. So Snell doing what I was about to and banning him from this current game.
Tactical.
There is a raid for a Breloom out there at the moment, which I'm about to jump into.
Do I have capability?
And Snow is down to a mighty 12 life. He also has a Phoenix in play now, so Captain takes 3 in the air. Arclight Phoenix. Arclight Phoenix is, if it's in your graveyard, when you cast 3 or more instants or sorceries in the single turn, when you go to combat, you return Arclight Phoenix from the graveyard to the battlefield, and it himself has haste, so he can attack, and he likes to attack, so 2, an Oblivion Stone. Oblivion Stone comes down to say no to whatever Snow has, and again, let's just go ahead and get the, whoop. That's not it. It's the invention one. Let's go ahead and get the one that Captain has out there. Captain's deck is incredibly twinkly. So, all foils all the time as far as the eye can see. And just like Scooter Dragist has the premium versions of all the cards. So, we see inventions and masterpieces of everything that can be done. And mythic editions of the stuff that's out there. Because, yes.
And that is the shiniest of Oblivions.
And he does have, it's called 8 Karn because, well, he's running Karn Father and Karn Mommy. 60 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we got all the Tron lands. That's a lot of mana. Hey, finally got some colored mana. Get to Ancient Stirrings. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put a Koa's card among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. There's the Karn Mommy. Everybody loves Karn Mommy. Oops. Let's get her down just a little bit in size. And Karn, the Great Creator, is the Karn Mommy. He's ticking down and getting the gonna get the Mycosynth Lattice for the hard lock. It only takes 10 mana to cast them both. Does Snow have an answer? He is opting to try to find an answer. And doesn't have an answer. Now, you could have just attacked Karn. So, are you excited for London Mulligan in about a week and a half?
I don't think I'd take advantage of that that well.
That's true.
So it's one of those. I'm the type to go just jump in with what I have usually, or unless it's really terrible.
As the white player who likes to play with ley lines, I absolutely love the idea of the London Mulligan, but I feel like I'm in a hated majority. So anyway, we go to sideboards, and, well, Snell goes down in game number 1, which puts Captain, stupid, up 1-0. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. I already had Snell. Let's get that out of the way. You are not there. You are there. There we go. Everything looks good. Okay. Not shiny. Story of my life. Is 1474 though. So potentially really good for Great Cup.
Well,
Gotta catch him first.
stronger than the one I go up against.
Oh, he's aggressive. Get in there.
Well, he is part fighting type.
That is true. That is true. But he should be chill like grass. My friend Bilton Murphy came by earlier after taking advantage of ThinkGeek's closing of the website sale to pick me up, because I do 3 3/4, the Injustice Batman and Injustice Superman. Not too bad, $10 a piece. I've been wanting to pick up some Injustice figures. I don't think I would have done Superman at normal price. The Batman looks really good, and if they are any good in themselves, I am absolutely jumping on the Swamp Thing that's available as well, because I like Swamp Thing. He's no Man-Thing, but he's Swamp Thing.
Very underappreciated.
Yes. Because of the sunglasses debacle of 2019, I am leaving these guys securely in their packaging until I'm able to get them to a secure and safe opening place that is not a accessories devouring floor. Mine does not want to get caught. Okay. Twinkly 8 Karn versus Bird. Can Snell pull off the upset and come back hard? Captain's deck doesn't really change much. His entire board is a wish board, so he may have something special in the sideboard for particular instances, but we're probably going to see the same kind of deck.
And you've explained the wish terminology before?
Yes, with the wish board, see, thank you again. Magic, a while back, put out a series of cards called Wishes. Essentially what they were is they were spells that you got to bring a certain type of card from outside of the game, which in a tournament setting means your sideboard. And like Burning Wish here, you choose a sorcery, you card you own from outside of the game, which is not exile, it's actually outside of the game. And put it into your hand. That's called wishing. Well, what Karn Mommy does is when you tick him down, you may choose an artifact card you own from outside of the game. So Karn in herself wishes for an artifact. And when you have that kind of a setup, it's called a wish board, that you have all of your silver bullets just sitting in the sideboard, not in the main deck, because you have Karn to go get any of those cards. So number one target for the captain is the Mycosynth Lattice, which with Karn's static ability says my opponent no longer gets to play Magic. and other such instances, you can get a ensnaring bridge, which will cause your opponent not to be able to attack anymore. You can go get a Magister Scepter to take all the turns you want. You can go get any artifact to fill any role you need at that time to further your progression in winning the game. And that is why it is called a wish board, because of the 15 cards, 10 to 12 of them are silver bullet artifacts to take out your opponent. Thank you, Ryan, for keeping me on top of that. I appreciate it very much. So anyway, Snell starts off again at 17 and plays a Thing in the Pants. Captain, right on track, has Power Plant and Mine, either Tower or Mine. I'm going to find out. Let's see here.
The one that looks like almost like a Selesnya art.
Right. Not Eugene. No. There it is. Okay. The 8th edition. Okay. The 9th edition. They are Power Plants. Or they are mines. Because these are power plants, that's a mine, and the tower is floating out in the middle of the desert. So we have power plant and mine in play. And a map says he's going to have tower next turn. Oh, no, he does already have Tron.
Okay.
The tower was back there, so
he'll probably search for the one that does 3 mana. Probably.
Yeah, so he's going to probably go get in, or just save it until if Snell tries to destroy one of his, or loses the artifact. Captain's in a very good position. He already has Tron assembled. He doesn't need to get anything more. He did take 10 damage from Snell, just off the bat, but Captain does have a walking ballista. With 3 counters, so he tapped the Tron lands for 7 mana, used 6 of it to put 3 counters on his Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista is also one of those cards that's in the wish board. So that probably came into the main board proper, knowing that Snow has a lot of low toughness creatures that can be taken care of continuously. Oh my god. Oh, the hiccups! Oh, the hiccups! Oh my goodness, okay. Looks like Captain took a bird to the face.
That was also a hiccup for his part.
Snow got, see like there, the ballista took out one of the birds and is still alive, and with all of that mana you can tap a Cetatron +1 to put 2 more counters on it, so 8 mana every turn keeps all the birds in check. Unfortunately for the Captain, that avenue was taken away from him for the bolting of the Walking Ballistas, so now Snell has bird on board, and Captain's got to drop an O-Stone or something to stay relevant here. He's only got the 7 mana, off 3 lands.
But just use the star.
And he can use the star to get some colored mana, but that's not a star, that's a map.
Oh, but he used the star.
Oh, he did use the star, okay. So he's got a mana floating. Or he still has 2 mana floating, just one of it's probably green.
For whatever that is.
It's... What was that?
Yeah, not familiar with this.
Oh, Sylvan Scrying.
Oh.
It's go fetch out a land. And he also cracked the map, so he's going to get 2 lands out of his deck to put it into his hand. Okay, so a Blast Zone and a Forest. Or wait, he's Sylvan Scrying for... Wait, he had to sacrifice a land to Sylvan Scrying. Oh. No, you don't. What am I thinking of? There's one that you have to sacrifice. I think it's only 1 green.
Okay.
Sacrifice a land, search your library for a land.
Oh, yeah. didn't realize they had that artwork for that scrying.
Oh yeah, that's it got reprinted in Battle for Zendikar, and that's what.
This was sad.
Right, and then F&M promo. It's pretty. It's the Battle for Zendikar, and then 10th edition. Yeah, that's the original art. Yeah. Anyway, so Blast Zone comes down, has 2 counters on it, so another counter, and he can just wipe out the bird again. But that might be where he's going with it. Captain down to 4 life. Snell at 6. He's gonna Sylvan Scrying yet again.
So the Ballistos is the closest thing he has to a counter spell.
Kinda, yeah. Gets another Blast Zone? Is that what that is? Four counters on the Blast Zone. That's right, because the bird costs 4.
Oh, yeah.
So, if Snow has a burn in hand, get you for 3. Captain hanging by a thread. This is why more decks need to run Gut Shot. So many decks get people down to that crucial 1 life and then can't capitalize on it. Gut Shot solves all those problems. Alright. Captain draws Blast Zone up and running. Don't know if he got an out. He's got enough to blow up the bird. He's probably going to wait to blow up the bird for when Snell attacks, but
Just in case other thrusts come up.
that way if he gets another bird out, then he's just going to get them both. Boop, boop. Ooh, Shiny Eevee.
Ooh.
Hot dog.
Almost literally.
Sylvan Scrying. Oh. Now what's he getting? Urza's Tower. All the mana.
Oh, yeah.
Snow casts a Pyromancer's Ascension. Whoops.
Spelling it right. Oh yeah, because apostrophes are awkward.
There it is. Alright, so he wiped out the Ascension and blew up the bird. He's still dead to a 1-drop spell. Drake comes down for Snell. Still a threat. Captain's not in the clear yet. Twinkly Eevee. Sacking the star for a green mana. And he has no outs. Snell takes game number 2. This is fantastic. Now Snell earns that red victory. While we get to sideboarding, oh, let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. This is the Uffie Preserve. Now, there has been a donation. It is a wonderful card. Mr. Dakota had donated it, and I'm still working on getting it incorporated correctly. I don't want to get it bad, but it is a substantial donation to the Uffie Preserve, so I got to make sure I do it just right. So that's going to be the next update, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. The reason for the Uffie Preserve is to rescue safeguard and, well, preserve as many Ice Age brown Oofies as possible. These Ice Age brown Oofies have been beaten down, ridiculed, forced into near extinction for no other reason other than it's entertaining to hurt the Oofy. It's such a terrible race. So I have taken it upon myself to rescue as many of these lovable little critters as possible. They are a brownie. They are a fairy folk. They are mischievous, but they are good. The Oofy race is a cherished, prized one in all of Magic the Gathering, not only for the Kitchen Finks, but now for the brand new Oofy Collector. Oofies are strong, but never forget where they came from, the brown Oofy. I'm accepting all donations of brown Oofies to Safeguard. If you want to see your Oofy safe, you can take it, put it in an envelope, put the address you see on that envelope. Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. Every Oofy received will get a show off, a shout out, and my personal gratitude. And you can get that warm, fuzzy feeling inside that rest assured that you saved an Oofy. Dig into your collections. If you've got any Ice Age cards, you've got an Ice Age brown Oofy. I almost guarantee it. Your local game shops will also have Ice Age brown Oofies, and I'm going to tell you, they're going to be happy to get rid of that bulk. I know all of the ones around here have been. So anyway, dig deep, send in the Oofies, and together we can let them thrive. Game number 3 underway. Captain already... Tron? Yeah, mine tower power plant. Or mine in hand. So, tower power plant down. There's the mine, or there's the power plant. Whatever. He's got Tron completed now. And Karn. Wow. Turn 3 Karn. That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Karn. That's him. That's the Karn father. Ticked him down to exile a permanent. Probably got one. Yep, got that land. You know, you go first. You get Tron on turn 3. You drop the Karn. Yeah, you leave yourself open to the bolt, but my God, it's such a dumb card. So, Thing in the Pants ticks down to 3 counters. Karn is off the board. Yes, I'll catch a Caterpie for 12 candy.
Have you ever seen the pants thing go off?
The what?
The thing in the ice?
Oh, yeah. They flip all the time.
Okay.
A Thing in the Pants very, very often becomes the woke horror.
Okay.
There's Eugene the Spirit Dragon again. Do, 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 do. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Smack. Yeah, we can just smack it with that band hammer a couple times. Whack, whack, whack. He's still breathing. Whack, whack, whack. He's already dead. Hamburger is what I say. Kick him till his hamburger. Snowcast Faithless Looting goes digging deep. Needs a threat for Eugene to just tick down and wipe off the face of the board. Seems fair. Good solid fair magic.
Looting is the discard first, then draw, or
draw then discard. Faithless Looting is draw 2 and discard. Cathartic Reunion is discard 2, draw 3, I believe, or discard. Yeah, discard 2, draw 3. Dredge likes Cathartic Reunion. Everything else likes Faithless Looting. Anyway, Thing in the Pants is dead. Bird comes swinging in. Killed Eugene. Fantastic. So, let's get that off. There's nothing to ban right now, because I would never call for the banning of a land. No matter how much that land is deserving of being banned.
Or how useless it is.
Well, no, useless lands don't get played. Not even for fun. Not even for flavor.
Is that a glare my way?
Yes. You willingly played with Sorrow's Path. That was in one of your decks. Oh my goodness. I don't have my chat rooms out. So I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I knew I was behind on something. Doesn't look like anybody came in on Twitch. That's good. Boop. And well, we're still live on YouTube, so that's good.
Is he a Ballista's out? Is that understanding that right?
Walking Ballista, thank you, Brian. Walking Ballista has come down on the captain side.
And a Drake on the other.
Live. Okay. Pot rooms. Chat rooms are now in line. Okay. But yeah, you willingly put a Sorrow's Path into your deck. Whew. Crackling Drake is what Snell has on his side, and Walking Ballista is going to attack for 2. Because, yes, why not? Get you down to 14. Captain's still at 20. Oh, it's Ulamog.
And that's a scoop.
Ulamog, the ceaseless hunger. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the Nulamog. Yeah, 2 target permanents on the cast trigger. And Snell's not able to face off against a Nulamog, you know. These are reasons why Karn, or why not Karn. This is reasons why Tron gets my official frowning and scowling and disapproval across all the board, because yeah.
Well, someone had a recent brand today because there was 2 scoops.
2 scoops. Hashtag scoops. Amount of tokens entering 10 tokens. That matters. 10 counters not correct. Then why does it say 1 or more? Wouldn't just 1 suffice? Maybe just for... Wait, what?
Oh, for the champion.
Yes. Usually when they say the or more, they mean it only to put 1 on. But anyway, so Captain doing Captain-y things with Karn and Tron and all the other happy joy cards in the format. Chat room goes crazy. Okay. Master Snell picks up loss number 12 on the year. He's still 1 over 500 at this point. And the captain... Ooh, charging his way. Powerful. 8, 1, and 1. Captain being one of those lucky recipients of a Bryce Puddleson draw of 2019. Not only is 2019 the year of the Rhino, it's the year of the Bryce Puddleson draw streak. Championships. Let's see here. What should we have on next, Ryan? We got Chris on Rock, Alex on Folk, Bryce Seiko with Hulk Hogog, and Matthew Rockwell with Panza.
I do have to say that the Hulk Hogog is a very fun thing to say.
Yeah, Hulk Hogog. Let's see if Bryce wants to be on with Hogog to showcase Bryce. Or what I take it that's not Bryce Seiko out there, is it? It's Luke. What's his last name? I'll figure it out him if he wants.
Little bit of trivia. Karn is the word for mighty in MTG.
Oh.
Well, the Thrawn word.
Oh, it should be the new Argive word for broken.
Yeah. But yeah, just a little bit of trivia.
Okay, so it's not Bryce Seiko. I really thought that was Bryce Seiko. My apologies, Luke. Luke, I'll figure it out. I don't think he's been on this year in the standings.
Well, that's very appropriate.
What's that?
The red sleeves on the red side.
Oh, that works. I don't.
Doing a pile shuffling.
Yeah, doing some pile shuffling to open it up. Oh, and blue on blue. Okay, so we got Luke on blue. I did see that. And he is Hulk Hogak. And his opponent could be Alex. I think it's Alex. If an island comes down first, it's going to be Alex. I think it's Alex.
Want me to go check?
Nah, it's fine. I like being surprised.
It's like an early Christmas present.
It is. It's Christmas in June. It's even early for July. All right. Titan 620 19 Snell on Bird Captain Tron Luke Hulk Alex Volk Chris Mao Rock
Lobster.
and Matthew Rockwell
Not the painter.
Panza. Okay. Save that. So now that I've got it there, I can get rid of it here. No.
That's definitely.
Oh, that is... Oh, it's Chris. It's Chris Mao playing Rock. Okay, let me change that quick. Whatever. Alright, we are up to speed, up to snuff, and ready to rock and or roll. Okay, now we got that. Captain took it in 3 over Snell. Chris v. Luke. Alright. Game, or match 2. Game 1. Fight. Who's that guy? Carrion crawler. It's some kind of crawler. Grave crawler. I knew it.
I get an old
Dub zombie. He can't block. It's a 2-1 for 1. You can cast him from your graveyard if you control a zombie. Very, very good in Hokag. It's pretty powerful. Pretty dang powerful. Because, you know, if you control a zombie, then you can just put him out, and there's the 2 black mana to get Hokag going. Sacrifice the Hokag into your altar to put him into your graveyard with... My god. That's the card. Hogak, Arisen Necropolis. It's, you can't spend mana to cast him, but he does Convoke and Delve, so... Yeah, and you may cast him from your graveyard. He does have trample. That's a big old mistake on Wizard's part. Yeah, they put a modern set out and didn't play test it at all. Gleamcrawler goes attacking, although Chris does have the... nope, we already got rid of the graveyard. Gleamcrawler goes in, and we crack a fetch.
Or grave color.
Yeah, there are 2 grave crawlers on Luke's side.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I maybe in like 3 or 4 weeks I might have some more brown oofs for you. Maybe. I'm gonna be up visiting my parents for a little bit. And
Okay.
There's a game store up there. I'll see if they've got any.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Show off, shout out, personals, gratitude. And we are Inquisition of Kozilek to throw probably the altar into the graveyard. Yep, that's the safe bet. Put the altar of Dementia in there. Lightning Axe doesn't gonna matter. The other 2 cards, that altar's just gotta go. So Luke down to 18.
That's is it milling or is it discarding?
What?
The altar.
Altar is mill.
Okay.
That's what makes it so disgusting. Let's see here. I don't have a Luke. And Hex Drinker, another Modern Horizons new card. Hex Drinker, Baby Progenitus. It's a 2-1 for 1. That's good to start off, and then you level him up for a colorless at a time. And if he's got 8 or more levels, he is a 6/6 protection from everything. But unfortunately, he is not protection from Lava Axe at this time, so he dies in a blaze of glory. Chris down to 13 at the moment.
Maybe don't get the +8. Was it 3? Yeah, for 4 mana overall, you get a 4/4 protection from instant.
Yeah, protection from instant. So I mean that's not bad either. You know, for 4 mana, you get a 4/4 protection from instance. Seems good, but not good enough. Swing in for 2, and there's a Bloodghast. Bloodghast is a vampire spirit that can't block, has haste if your opponent has 10 or less life, and landfall, you can put him from your graveyard back onto the battlefield. And there we are casting Carrion Crawlers, or Grave Crawlers, and whatever that thing is. It looks like a token.
Yeah, it probably is. Unless he says it in for something else.
No, it's Hogak.
Okay.
No, that is Hogak, I believe. It's got that filigree across. It is not Hogak.
The top of it looks like it has a token
Right.
format.
It does feel like a token, but...
Oh!
Oh, does he have a bridge in his graveyard? No.
What's that top? Is that a special land?
That's a polluted delta. What in the world is that?
And nothing on Chris's side would have given an opponent a token?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
That's a clue.
Yeah, what's the sideways? Was it exiled card?
Yeah, those are exiled. Because Chris
yeah,
popped
the
his
big guy.
popped his Nile Stone.
Is that what, you know, one of those things are some cards.
What's up, Scout Town? How goes? Glad to have you. Still trying to figure out what that thing is. So whatever has got 4 power. 4 power. It's. I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, Luke's gonna take game number 1, thus continuing Blue's dominance. Been good. Been good. Can't complain. Been sick. I haven't been broadcasting all last week, and yeah, I missed last Thursday, I missed this Tuesday, and I'm back. But moving on with my background, I know I haven't been here for a while, but June, still themed. Nobody has guessed what it is yet. Like I said, it should be pretty obvious, but just to help you out, this is Banners Raised. Banners Raised is red. Instant creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. It's pretty neat. Banners, Avacyn banners. Before I had Konda's banner and Cider's and Jabari's banner and Coalition flag and Flag Bearer, I believe. But yeah, Banners Raised right now. So we're moving into game number 2 of round number 2. Double check, we are still rolling on YouTube. Please don't cut me off. I have no idea what's been happening on my Tuesday broadcast, but I really would like to get to the bottom of it at some point. These guys are playing Rock. Rock is a green-black value town kind of deck. It's a lot of hand destruction, graveyard manipulation, taking advantage of full graveyards with things such as Tarmogoyf, and making sure your opponent doesn't have a usable graveyard using Scavenging Oozes, Nihil Spell Bombs. It's just a lot of good green-black value cards. And Hogog is, well, it's the brand new monster in Modern. Playing off of Hogog, Arisen Necropolis. This plus Bridge from Below plus Altar of Dementia means your opponent's no longer going to play Magic, and it usually kicks off pretty consistently without interruption turn 2 or 3. So it's almost ensuring that it's gonna get banned at one point. But you know, Wizards, they're not gonna ban anything brand new and admit they made a mistake. So it's more than likely the Bridge from Below is gonna get the axe if anything does bite it. The Bridge from Below saw its first showcase in Future Sight and got reprinted in Ultimate Masters. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge is in your graveyard, create a 2/2 zombie creature token. It's put into your graveyard from the battlefield if Bridge was in. And then when a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, exile Bridge from Below. So it's a card that only functions while in your graveyard. And if your opponent, anticipate 7 creatures. It's not expensive because in black, you are throwing tons of garbage into your graveyard. You only have to have 2 green or black creatures on the field to convoke that 2 colored mana symbols, and then you can delve the other 5. But what happens with Hogog, when Hogog's on the field, he has 8 power. The Altar of Dementia. What?
Did it get...
Whatever. What'd I do? The Altar of Dementia lets you sacrifice a creature, and target player puts that number of cards equal to the creature's power from the top of the graveyard into the library, or on the library into the graveyard. So what you do is you Altar of Dementia, you sacrifice Hogog to mill yourself for 8 cards, and then you just use those cards to recast Hogog and let it just keep flowing over and over. And there's a lot of other dumb creatures like the Gravecrawler, the Bloodghast. Everything's just going to keep recurring from the graveyard. Dredge is a terrible idea, and Delve is not much better. So have no idea what they were thinking when they decided to make some of these cards, but looks like Luke is down to 16 with the Shockland casting. Chris is still at 20 and fatally pushing something, but Gravecrawler is back, baby. Gravecrawler is back. If you want to see how the Hokag deck, maybe it's going to go off here and you'll be able to see how it really runs. If you want a succinct, strong, just quick evaluation of what the deck does, you can look at Saffron Olive's instant deck tech of Hogag Bridgevine on MTG Goldfish's site or channel. I love Saffron Olive. He's a fantastic brewer, and he's able to explain how combos and how a deck is supposed to work succinctly and straight off. So yeah, if you're curious, I like to play white. I also really like Prison. I guess my 4 primary decks that I have for Modern were Prison, and Norin Sisters, Enduring Ideal, and then I also have Tuesday. I reassembled my mono white devotion goats, and it's just a blast to play. It's a whole bunch of white devotion mana symbols and a Springjack pasture or Springjack shepherd to put a whole bunch of goats into play, and then anthems and lore and yeah, all anthems and anthem creatures to make my goats huge. And when it works very well, and I swing for 88 damage on turn 5. When it doesn't work, I cry a little bit inside. We go to cast a zombie. I think that's a carrion feeder. And in response, we are surgically extracting nastiness. Yeah, I have a burn deck too. I don't play the popular burn, the Boros burn. My burn deck is mono red because I love to use Blood Moon to my advantage when I play burn, but that's just my personal feeling. I understand that the Boros burn is superior in a lot of ways, but I come from a long time ago where burn is just red. But yeah, I don't have a problem with burn. There's a lot of people who do have a problem with burn, but I'm not one of them. I actually like burn. And the reason I don't have a problem with burn is because, well, I play white, and that means every deck I have has Ley Lines of Sanctity in the sideboard.
And potential life gain.
Yeah, and there can be a lot of life gain too. So yeah, I don't mind that. Hex Drinker goes in for 4 damage. He is protection from instants at this point. 19 there and 12 for Luke.
No, I think it's 12.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I think he said 4 for a moment.
He took 4.
Oh, it took it.
Put him down to 10.
I'm seeing the die and having the 4 on the face next to it.
White weenie decks. I have a very soft spot in my heart for white weenie decks. White weenie. I play white weenie in standard when I do play standard, and I don't play standard often.
More than I do.
But I do like white weenie. Standard's a very good format for that. It's not good in modern. I haven't found a good way to do it in modern. The best white weenie deck is black white tokens, in my opinion, but it doesn't go off well. I really want to build knights.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to make modern knights, but I haven't the gumption to put that together yet. And besides, most of those cards I would need for it are in my standard deck currently, so.
I had one of those kitchen table casual type of decks that
Right.
was a Black Knights.
Yeah.
But it was, I named, what was the name of it? It was, Hack and Slash.
Mm.
They used Hackin' as the main source.
Okay.
And then Mind Slash enchantment to make them discard. So I stack my knights and then recast them.
Wow. Oh, Haycon. Yeah. Oh, I like Haycon. Looks like 6 to 17. Luke's not looking so good. Rock doing what Rock does and keeping graveyards absolutely in check. That's with the modern. I also play a lot of Commander. And my partner here with me today, Ryan, also plays a lot of Commander. In fact, you only play Commander, don't
Pretty
you?
much, yeah.
Pretty much. And I've got a ton of Commander decks. But I like flavorful Commander. Not as flavorful as Ryan's, but oh my word. Okay, so we have a Game 3 coming at you. Chris able to pull out the victory to keep Red alive in this match. And I'm interested. Yeah, Green-Blue, that's a very good one.
Oh yeah. Huge
Yeah, Simic Fatties. It's absolutely a thing. I don't have a Green-Blue deck.
I don't have a.
I've got Bant. I've got 5-color, and I've got a 4-color Yidris.
Okay.
But
I got the.
I don't have
my fungus deck is.
your fungus deck. It's got black in it. Yeah, not just straight blue-green.
Yeah.
The Muse is exiting. I will miss. So who do you think's going to pull this one out? Is Rock just going to be? Is Rock's graveyard hate going to be enough to hold off the Hogog slaughter, or is Luke going to be able to pull off the upset and overcome those shortcomings, and just beat down on Chris?
I'm personally siding a little bit towards the Rock side, but
This is really one of the worst matchups for Hogog. But aside from that, I mean. Yeah, Rock's probably gonna win. I wouldn't put it past it because Chris knows how to pilot this deck. This is his primary deck, and it's not fully net decked. He does flavor it a little bit to his liking, but he does net deck pretty. And I don't have a problem with net decking, but you also have to play to your meta. Because not everything is a GP.
okay.
Yes, absolutely. With Magic, you never know. It's all in the draw. You can get totally screwed over, or you can. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you. I'm interested to see. I like Chris. Chris is turning into one of my personal stalkers because everywhere I show up, there he is. But I like it. I don't know if he's new to the area or if he just found our shops, but he's been coming out to all of our modern events, and he's a really good guy. Except he plays Rock all the damn time, and no changing of that. But when you've got the one deck and you're really good with the one deck, why mess with it? I mean, like Captain, he plays Tron, much to everyone's chagrin.
Well, also,
I do not own a shop. I know owners who own shops, and they are gracious enough to allow me to set up the rig and record the games Tuesdays at one shop and Thursdays at another out of Pekin and Peoria. That's Central Illinois. But no, I don't own a shop. I just I just like watching Magic, playing Magic, and being a part of Magic. And what I saw was a distinct lack of live or actual card gameplay because everybody is playing MTGO, and there's no personality with MTGO. It's pixels on a screen. And I really liked having like actual cards with actual people and a terrible commentator telling you and getting confused about the action that's happening.
It also gives the more common people playing, not just like the high YouTube things.
Right. But no, I like to say that I'm good enough to not be considered bad and bad enough to not be called good.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if Chris actually had like a kitchen oofs in his deck.
He may, but it's not the flavor.
But look at what the Rock's cooking.
I know, look what the Rock is cooking, but not everybody builds on your flavor, Ryan. You are one of the most Vorthothiest people I know. Okay, so we're starting off with the Vampire Neonate. Or Insolent Neonate. He is a vampire, so he's a vampire that is a neonate. He has Menace, and he gets to discard a card and sacrifice him to draw a card. It's all about getting stuff into the graveyard, and he's just really good.
Stylish.
Mostly this, yeah, and he is very stylish. He's very roguish. I'm almost surprised he's not a rogue. But yeah, essentially this deck is the super powerful and popular when Amonkhet came out of the Bridgevine deck, and it's just made all the stronger with the inclusion of Carrion Feeder, Altar of Dementia, and Hogak. That is, I believe that's a Carrion Feeder. There's that token-looking thing again.
Yeah.
That's a wisp, or
Wispmare.
A Wispmare, yeah, a Wispmare. What the heck? Anyway, we're extracting Carrion Crawler, or Grave Crawler. That's a good one to get out of there. My friend has this Killer Soldier deck, and he brings out so many tokens. It's so annoying. I'm the token guy. I got agitated that they didn't have tokens of all the things I was making tokens of. So I took it upon myself to make every token for anything that could be a token in Magic. With the exception of Volrath's Laboratory, because that's, you pick a creature type and you pick a color, and you make a 2/2 of it. Okay. He goes attacking. Whatever it is, it's got 1 power, so I don't know. I honestly don't know what that is.
Not familiar with that art.
It's something with a derpy neck. But I use Magic Set Editor 2. Fantastic program if you want to make your own cards, make your own whatever. All of the templates and everything that you can download for that is such a wonderful program.
And how about getting those tokens that actually make cards for?
Yeah,
there's very few of them, but there are.
Yeah, and you can fill out you can put whatever picture, you can even make your own expansion symbol. Kind of like how I've done with my card. I used my border I made with Magic Set Editor 2. My expansion symbol is a Shuckle because he's my boy, and one of the latest templates that I downloaded was the Dominaria Legendary Filigree. So I'm very happy with the program. It's awesome. Go check it out. It's Magic Set Editor 2 or MSE2. The only thing I can suggest that if you do download it and you want to print out your tokens that you make, you'll have to open the program and run as administrator, or it will not print properly. I don't know what's going on with it, but as long as you right click and open as administrator, it works fine.
Yeah,
if I don't have the tokens, I need the extra cards. Yeah, I know that's just it. But I play with so many tokens that I have like a 900 card or 900 count box, just full of the tokens I use for my decks. I got like 24 soldiers and 32 goats and like 24 goblins. I just have a lot of tokens that I use for just my decks.
I have to say I do fully accept the picture you use for your goats.
Oh yeah, because Draenei are space goats. What?
Did that actually leak?
She did, and she's the muse on cam. I get in trouble for that enough as it is. Thank you, Snell. What are these? What are those things?
Stitcher supplier.
Those are... Oh! That makes a lot of sense
We're
now.
also wondering, there's a card that looks like a token.
Yeah, there's a card... It's in this graveyard now. It looks like a colorless token. That one. Is that like a Karn's Bastion or something. I don't know if it's that one either.
I don't know.
I think it's that one. I think that one.
It's glary and I can't see.
I know it's glary, but it really looks like a token. It may be a proxy, but I don't know. Maybe that was it, because we do allow 10 card proxies on Thursday and 11 card proxies on Monday.
It's a Vengevine.
It's a Vengevine?
It is a proxy.
Oh, it's a proc. Oh, so it is a token that is. Oh, okay.
It's a printed out. It's actually a printed
Oh!
piece of in front of another card.
Because
So-
it the border of it. Because okay, so all right.
Yeah, it's a Vengie.
Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, my goats are Draenei. My vampires are Count Von Count. My soldiers are U.S. Agent. Okay, so Stitcher Supplier. Wow. Typing without hands is hard.
Gotta use your telepathic abilities.
Stitcher's Supplier. Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Comes into play in L3.
It's weird from this angle. That looks like a future shit border on the wrong side. It's like it kind of looks. It's like that wouldn't be a bridge. You don't have bridge in your hand or in play.
I've cast one before to send a message.
Huh?
I've cast one before to send a message.
To send a message. Well, it is 3 black devotion. So if you're playing Gary. Okay. Yep. Stitcher Supplier. Okay. So we have the protection from instance Hex Drinker out there. We are inquisitioning to take that thing. It's dead. Whatever it was,
Yep.
it's dead.
Whatever it is.
Doesn't matter what it is. And now the other Stitcher Supplier's gone. Enters battlefield. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or dies.
Yeah. It's eventually mill 6.
Wizards, we need to have a talk.
They need to enable self-mill for a limited environment.
We need to have a talk, Wizards. Call me. Leave a comment below. I would love to have a talk. Just a little bit.
More self.
Anyway.
More self mail for the. What's it?
So
Safari.
gets an attack in 13 to 18. And now we are extracting probably Vengevines? Probably Vengevine. That would be what I'd go for at this point, just to make sure that they don't come back. Because Vengevine. Yeah, he's a 4/3. How'd you do?
I won.
You won?
I was able to best the fish in 3.
Were you putting the pair down, or?
I don't know.
Who'd you play?
Alex.
Oh, I don't know. Folk can either have a very, very good game or a very, very bad game, so...
He had one of each.
Oh.
And then I got anger and cats off.
Oh.
So he had 2 bad games.
Usually that wouldn't do much to Folk, but he must not have had lords.
Just one.
Okay. What? I was gonna draw. Sounds like Chris just won. Will you poke your head out and just make sure Chris won? I looked away for half a sec.
Things change.
Okay. Chris won.
Chris won? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, things happen quickly.
Okay, so Chris won in 3 as well. Wow. 3 rounds. So it all depends on the pair down. If the pair down lost, we have a clear winner. But if the pair down won,
Carry on.
we have a round 3.
Wayward Son.
You want to find out?
We'll obviously go find out.
Oh, okay.
trying to host you, but I don't know how. I don't know either. This is literally the only thing that I do on Twitch, and I'm amazed that I'm able to get it to work. I am literally a semi-trained monkey. I've been told that I need to get some add-ons to help, like, show off the cards and do what they are. It's like, I don't know any of this stuff. I just want to talk at Magic cards, and I wish I could tell you how to do that. But I'm just rubbish. I am just garbage in that case. But if you haven't already, this is a fantastic time to talk about Ben Seidel. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, he's way up top. That's right. Oh, where you at? There we are. Okay. Bam! Ben Seidel. Okay. If you go over to the YouTube channel, The Zone 521, that's TheZone 521, the numbers. We are collecting subscriptions over there because that wonderful person that you see on your screen right there, his name is Benjamin Seidel, and he has donated his very, very slappable face to the cause of collecting subscriptions for the sole purpose of slapping that beautiful, beautiful slappable face. But I'm not going to do it until I get my first 100 subs. So, go over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You don't even have to activate notifications. I'm not one of those guys. I put up on Tuesdays and Thursdays that I'm not sick, and or holidays. Usually most holidays. The shops are closed, so nobody plays. But when I get to 100 subs, I am absolutely slapping the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. So, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to The Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap Ben Seidel. Hey, you figured it out! I just got the notification that I'm now being hosted by you. Thank you, Scout Town. Thank you.
Also, it's been a while since I last played my my Darien EDH.
Yeah, it has. I've already decided that next Friday, when we get together again, in honor of Mr. Murphy, I will be raising the Legion banner, and Tajik will ride valiantly into the field of battle, because I have not played him yet in the league. Okay. And thank you, Owen. I will try to remember that. Again, I am just garbage with screen names and actual peoples. But I will try. Owen is actually one of my favorite names. So that shouldn't be too hard to remember.
One of those kind of funny actors, Owen Wilson.
Right. Well, I don't think about Owen Wilson. I don't just Owen. It's just been a strong, solid name for me. So I'm going to try to remember that one. Forgive me if I don't from time to time, but I will try. One thing I do love about Twitch and YouTube is I get people from all over the country and the world who just pop in. I met one of the most fascinating people I've ever had the pleasure of conversing with. His name is Poltrox. He's out of Oklahoma. He used to pop in every now and then, and we chat and discuss and TikTok. And you're from Arizona. Woo! I got a lot of Southwest buddies. Fantastic. It is a pleasure to meet you, Owen, and I'm glad that you're here. Like I said, I stream pretty much 6:30 Central Time every Tuesday and Thursday. We have Magic. We have a lot of overlap on players. Master Snell is a mainstay. The Danzy is a one that shows up a lot. Ricky Ruff shows up a lot. Alex Ho. The Captain is here. Stubbs. If you watch long enough, and you can check out all of the archives on the YouTube channel. Again, I don't know how to work Twitch very well, so I archive everything over on YouTube.
Does Ben get his way up here?
What?
There is another
Who are you playing? Yeah.
But yeah. I know I've seen Ben down in the other store. I just wasn't sure if I've seen him up here.
Do what? Oh, Ben? No. Yeah, a lot of people who go to the Zone in Pekin don't come up to Peoria, and every now and then we'll get some people from Peoria. Could you close the door, please? Thank you, Ryan. I like Indiana. My lady is from Indiana. Her family's there. Her brothers, all of her family still lives out there. She's from the Martinsville area, and she's got one brother in Franklin and another one in, I believe it's still Martinsdale. Okay. But I don't know if you're familiar with Indiana. It's about 20 miles outside of Indianapolis City Center. So when we go to Gen Con this year, we are saving on the hotel and crashing at Casa de Mothrone.
Well, I myself have been pretty much solidly Illinois. But...
Yeah, and but yeah, I traverse back and forth. I don't play up here much because locals sadly unable to make it to the mon. Or oh hey, Dragoonfly Rock. That's okay. That's you, isn't it, Rock? If I remember right, that's your screen name.
Well, it even ends with Rock.
I know. That's why it like sticks out to me as like.
Even though it's spelled the bird way, but.
Well, no, but that's how he spells it, and that's what's awesome about it. I need to change up these. Let's see here. Luke didn't change, but Master Snell.
Actually,
and then
one of those kitchen tables decks I had was called Can't Stop the Rock.
Ah.
It was like mostly the birds. It was a red-white deck,
right.
And a couple elemental things like stony hands and whatnot, and then what was it? Some of those lands that was like the target creature can't block.
Right. Now, I've already had the explanation of what Hokog does. Snell's playing bird. Well, thanks a lot, Scout Town. Was nice meeting you, Owen. Hope to see you in the future. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Always like to meet new people. Always. It's fantastic. Justin! Oh my gosh! Eat like no one's looking. How you doing, Justin? I have not seen you in forever. Are you still rocking those beautiful pearly purples? I hope that wasn't just a short-time gimmick. Oh, they were so nice looking. I've been sick. I'm just getting over it. I'm very surprised that my voice has held out as much as it has. I have been so raspy this entire week, and we are starting off with the Carrion Crawler. It looks like shocking himself down to 18, playing into the arena right now. Right now. I hope so too. Hey everybody, when you're done watching this shit show, you should absolutely go check out Eat Like You Mean It. That's Justin. He's my good buddy, and he plays awesome games over in his Twitch stream. I think I enabled links now. You can. I thought I did. If I figured out how to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I am just rubbish with Twitch. If anything works, I count it as a blessing. So if new deck to try next modern called Gutter Burn. Ooh, Gutter Snipe Burn. Oh, I'm guessing that's what it is. Mono red Gutter Snipe Burn. I can't wait. Surgical Extraction. Man, Luke cannot dodge those at all tonight. So Snell's just going to rip out all of the bridge from belows. I'm going to get rid of all of that. It's Gutter Snipe Burn, isn't it? Is it Mono Red Gutter Snipe Burn? Come on, Rock, you can tell me. Just between you and me, it's Gutter Snipe Burn, isn't it? I mean, it's solid strategy. I love Gutter Snipe. Gutter Snipe is a goblin. Oh, not Getter. Getter Snipe.
That's all.
Gutter Snipe, when you cast an instant sorcery, Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent. Oh, so good. Pew, 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 pew. Harness the power of Gutter Snipe. Yes! Oh, I can't wait to see it rock. Don't tell me that you haven't tore apart your Genju lands. Oh, that's such a good deck, and it's so out of left field. Okay, so Grave Crawler and Carrion Crawler. So many crawlers. 2 Carrion Crawlers swinging in for 2. Snow goes down to 12. Or, yeah, 12. 11. Oh, he's a 2/2 on his own. Wow. Gutter Snipe. Got Gutter Snipe on the mind now, Rock. Thanks. Grave Crawler. Carrion Crawler. Carrion Feeder. Oh, my God.
All these similar words.
Oh, you dumb black zombie thing. Oh, my God. There's 2 R's. There he is. Oh, he's a 1/1. Why is... He's got...
That's the wrong thing.
I mean, that's him.
He's got a token on it.
I know, but he's a 1/1.
Yeah, but sacrifice creature to put a +1/+1 down.
Right, but he swung in for 2 and Snow took 3 damage. I wonder if he cracked a fetch.
Maybe.
He may have cracked a fetch. I'm not that good. Snow throws everything into his graveyard. Oh, I need to get a... I know what I want to find.
All the art.
And a whole bunch of Phoenixes come out. Oh my goodness. Luke goes down to 12, I believe. 10. Okay. Yeah, with no bridge from below. Genju lands is still a thing. I just found my 2 Gutter Snipe promos. Had the idea to make a deck run him. You know what? I have no problems with that. That sentence in its entirety is a beautiful thing to me, Rock. Stay strong. Stay strong. Alright, so let's see here. This guy. He seems like a cutie. Okay. Save. Gotta go there. Was that? Oh, it's not out. Dang it. Stupid transparency's not being transparent.
I think Snell now has more Phoenixes than the Fox X-Men.
Yeah, they only had 2 of them, didn't they?
Yeah. And it looks like Snell probably got it there, maybe? Yeah.
And Snell got there over Luke. Not having your bridge from below definitely puts a damper on your... I'll just take away Luke's victory because, yeah, he didn't need it anymore. Alright, so I need to just find you. You
know what?
What?
Taking away Luke's hand is definitely the right call. Vader did it too. Nothing against Luke himself, it just
Right.
referencing.
Right. I got that. Oh, you don't fall on deaf ears. You are very well heard. Mostly understood. You got to give me that. At least I'm able to pick up a lot of your references, and a lot of times we come to the same place on references too. And that's what's great about having you around, Ryan. You are fantastic. Are you clear? He's clear. Okay, so we're just gonna keep this guy up here to help Snell keep his graveyard clean. There we go. Just keep it clean. All right. You? How long have you been up there? Good Lord. Okay. Nobody has clues. Nobody has nothing. No counters to be had. Yeah, I really like your Genji deck. I there's got to be. It feels like the goats. It feels like there's got to be some way to just because the concept is sound. There's no denying that. It just needs support to help it keep going. But no, I really like it, especially when you drop Awaken the Vitu-Ghazi on one of your like on your Plains Genju, and you start swinging with an 11 13 lifelinker. Oh, what we got?
Oh, I think that's the wolf
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Everyone's losing their shit over the ferocious pup. He's cute. I like him. He's good flavor. I want so many Lotus Fields. Oh.
To be honest, as far as thinking for my own decks, there's been very few that I really want to get.
I need to find my Lotus Veils. I think I have a Lotus Veil.
Right.
I just don't know where it is.
So I know what was that? The one, at least there was a green enchantment. I think I mentioned or brought
Oh, out of the new stuff?
Yeah. Or was it black green? The thing that would definitely go in my fungus deck.
Right, yeah.
And was it other Brian? I think.
Brian or Bryn?
The one that's got the fungus deck.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brian, yeah.
He's,
Yeah. Our Commander Play group is so much fun. Let me tell you, we have a Brian, and we have a Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, so, that's a thing. Hey, it's me, that one kid from earlier. Hey! How you doing? I saw the subscription come through, and I was kind of hoping it was you after I gave you the channel deets. But yeah, I saw, I'm assuming that was your stream that you were doing out on the other table, you and James. That looked like a really good rig up. I dig that a lot. Congratulations, buddy. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I was being bombarded with conversations from all around. I didn't mean to blow you off or brush you off or make you feel anything but loved and welcomed, because that's what I'm about. Even when Snell's about to take it to the hole. Anyway, let's see here. And we are mulliganing. Pile shuffle for days. Gotta redistribute all that goofy goods. All them goofy goods. So much cough. Oh my god, am I still trying to catch you? You're probably not even there anymore. If you pop out, I'm just running. Oh, nope, got him. But the game doesn't know what to do with it now. Yep, that's how you lock up Pokemon. Alright, what's happening? Carlos Gomez, that's not a good name. Look great. Movies so good, they're scary. Okay. Okay, so Luke's going in. Whew, bite the piddle, baby. Luke's going in dry. Looks like he mulled to 5 or 4. Either way, it's not good. We got a polluted Delta, and Snell's cracking his fetch, probably going down to 17, like he always do. Everybody, let's see here. Ooh, there's an Ekans. Or if you played Pokemon Stadium 1, an Ekans. Never understood that. It's like you hire a professional actor or professional voice talent, and there was only 150 at the time. You couldn't, it's an Ekans. It's not Ekans.
That game was
Cracking 2 fetches.
That game was kind of useful for the older stuff, just because he had that extra item storage.
Right.
For the red and blue.
I still need gifts. This gym has been very stingy with its gifts. Because I got friends to gift. So it was a mold of 4. That's very unfortunate. Look at that. One gift. Eakins! It was! The, I laughed so much, and after the first time I was like, this is sad. Because it was Eakins.
And all those other slightly off-color versions of everything.
Yeah. Purple Jinxes. So 17, looks like Luke shocked himself all the way down to 14 as well, unless Snell had him help with that, but I don't think he did.
But that also looks like an altar.
That is an Altar of Dementia that is sitting right there. Yep, just ready to be eating things. Eakinsing things. I'm stretching now. Lightning Bolt to the face. So Luke lost his... What is Luke playing? Luke playing is Hokok Bridgevine. Hogok is the new legend out of Modern Horizons, and he also was joined by the Carrion Crawler and the Altar of Dementia to just do a whole bunch of shenanigans that, well, Snell was able to overcome because he, again, was just he had so much graveyard hate and the right kind of graveyard hate that. When a meta is prepared for a degenerate deck, there's not a whole lot that's going to do. So Snell takes that victory.
You might say his deck clicked.
If you didn't catch that reference, Snell's playmat is the Vendilion Click. So yeah, it clicked. Thanks, Ryan. You make my night complete. Anyway, 3 solid rounds. I'm assuming the captain and somebody else split. Which is what they always do, because when you come to play Magic, why would you want to play Magic? But 3 solid rounds. We saw Snell lose to the captain in 3. We saw Chris take on Luke and lose to Luke, or Chris got there over Luke in 3. And then Snell just 2-0'd him. Not a good night for Hogok, no matter which way you spin it. Kind of wish we would have gotten to see it go off. It went off a little bit in game 1 against Chris, but not really getting there. Everybody, he just playing against Rock. It's just such a bad matchup. And then Snell, he faces off against enough Bridgevines that and the Dredge, the Delve mirror match that. He knows what to bring and what to kill. So, just people who were more than prepared for the shenanigans of that deck and didn't really help out things anyway. Anyway, as we were saying, let's see here. We have... I didn't put the last match in, so... Updating. Chris Mao gets win number 3. He is solid 3-0 on camera this year. Fantastic. And, yeah, I don't think I had Luke on here, so we're going to go ahead and put Luke in with 0, 2, and 0. Hey, bright side, you might play Bryce at some point and get a bye, so here's the hoping on that. Oh, good Blinky. Who scored? Anthony Rizzo doubled. Cubs take a lead 4-3. That's enough of topical baseball. Ryan, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we head out?
Not really sure. I'm not sure how you usually end things either, but...
Oh, I usually see if you have anything that you want to say, and then I do final sign-offs.
Well, I'll let you get to that, actually, since I don't really have any.
Well, thank you, Ryan. Poignant, as always. Anyway, 3 really good matches. Hopefully, my health will hold out, and I'll be back on Tuesday, 6:30 Central, live from the Zone in Pekin, Central Illinois. But anyway, I've been Evil Bob, your resident hand in a box, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back hopefully on Tuesday. Goodbye.